And for Liverpool, the team is aging. Like Ima said, Sutton, they did not recruit well. No matter what anybody says, they did not recruit well. And again, this is what happens to some coaches. When you come into a team that is well structured and you think you are the one that did the magic and you now want to tweak it your own way. Because for me, I think he made some errors. When he brought in words, he brought in those boys. Again, I think we said the last time, there are some players I think he had no business selling. The likes of Nunes, the likes of Diaz. For Christ's sake, the
And
season
even
before.
the there, money was the problem.
No, because the season
If you have
before
given
then.
Nunes money,
No.
I mean, if you have given Diaz money, he would have stayed.
So no, I'm not even sure Diaz was looking for money because the story we heard was the season before, Liverpool did not spend any money when Klopp left. They didn't spend any money that season. So just
Yeah, true.
all. So they won the league. You saved up money from previous season. So they had a lot of money to burn into
Yeah.
signing. So there was no reason for selling anybody. Like it's not like you had spent the previous year, you need to recoup some amount of money. You still had enough money to just keep a solid team and evolve the team. But again, I think Arne Slot thought he could do what he could do. And again, you saw him promoting the Dutch boys, just trying to, again, I might be wrong. What was this guy's name? The guy that plays on the left wing, Gakpo. No, Gakpo just
Okay,
fizzled out.
Capo. Yeah.
Gakpo fizzled out. He's a good player, but I think most of those guys are not yet at that level where they can carry the team. Gakpo was doing well when he was, swapping in with him and Diaz. He was enjoying himself. But now it's you, Gakpo, lead the team. He could not. For me, I think Slot just messed the whole system up. You are bringing in words. Okay, you bring him a word. You should have just replaced Jota in the role Jota was playing. But now
Yeah.
you
Okay, it's
shrink.
true. They also lost
Yeah,
Jota.
yeah, you just shrink your midfield. Oh, you put Gravenberg. You imagine McAllister was like their best midfielder the last season. He benched McAllister. Robertson was doing so well. For the life of me, who is Kekes ahead of
Was
Robertson?
doing well in
What's the
Brentford.
name of this midfielder they bought that's from
In
Hungary
Bournemouth,
that is scoring anyhow for them?
Soboslai.
Like,
Yeah, no.
yeah,
So
thank
so
you.
again, so if you
He's
tell me
their best player of the
Soboslai,
season.
if you
He's
if you
their
if you
best player.
if
Zoboslai
you
was
keep if you
that's
keep a
in
The
Soboslai,
free
outstanding.
but
kick.
don't. So again, like I always say, football is momentum. If a team is playing well and this is a player that is leading the team, don't just put him aside because the team is evolved. And for me, McAllister was like their best midfielder last season. That season they won
Very
the league.
aggressive.
He could do no wrong. But you benched him, you put words that just came in, then you put Gravenberg and you put Soboslai. You took Salah out. You said, so again, I think Slots by himself, it felt like the English league is quite simple. And I think that was what happened to him. And he met a different. But right now, I think the team is so depleted and they should think of, going into the market. And now they might be at a loss because they have bought
They have
players
to.
of at 150